to the prosperity of a nation, let peace reign. On the news this afternoon, Rivers CSO demands level playing field for all political parties in 5th October local government election. Police yet to speak after discovery of body of security guard inside diesel tank in Ubiabo community. NNPCL to supply 12 million barrels of crude oil to Dangote refinery in October. On the foreign scene, U.S. court sentences Colorado supermarket gunman to life in prison. I'm Ifechu Kumoile with the news. Now, of the Rivers Civil Society organizations, NFL George Will wants the Rivers State Independent Electoral Commission RISIEC to create a level playing field for all political parties and ensure equal opportunities in campaign financing, media coverage and voter access. Mr. George Will said this during a press conference. He urged political parties and candidates to uphold internal democratic principles.
We call on political parties and candidates to tell Rivers people their developmental program and manifestos. It is worrying that in less than 2 weeks to the election, candidates are yet to do vigorous campaign. We call on the people to vote out any political party or candidate that refuse to engage them with their developmental program. We condemn any form of violence, intimidation, or harassment and urge all stakeholders to commit to peaceful elections.
Mr. George will also emphasize the need for comprehensive voter education programs to boost civic awareness and participation while advocating for a thorough review of the electoral process to identify areas for improvement. Moving on, traders at popular Mbiama market in Ahoda West local government area are calling on the incoming council chairman to prioritize the construction of an ultra-modern market in the area. Speaking in an interview with our correspondent, some of the traders said they are selling by the roadside due to the absence of a market. They also spoke about the risks and hazards of not having a market.
If the government go build market for us, it's good now. Because as we stay for sun, we no like him. The new chairman, make he help us build shade for the market.
Sun too much. I bet make the help us build the market house.
Not even only the market we need. We need the road to join for the market. If the government build the market for us with the road, we go appreciate them well.
You know, say this market big. If the government want put hand, make they do if they pay ticket to anything where they pay, you go they feel happy.
Some motorists operating in the area also called on the incoming council chairman to create a transport line or loan buses for drivers as well as repair internal roads in Mbiama community.
Instead of to go give all those chairmen them, I for advise the government to give each of the park. For example now, this park will Mona take 10, the other park will Mona take 10, and like this, and I go to pay every month. If they can do it for us, I believe it go help the youth.
No road for Mbiama at all. Just a road, easy for us to go out and come in to do our business.
We need the social amenities, something like this our road. They started like 4, 5, 6 months ago. It is not yet complete. So we need something like good roads.
We need vehicle so that when they give you vehicle, be able to they pay small. The way they buy like 200,000 naira before. All of them don't go like 3 million, 5 million, 10 million.
This is our road. The way they are doing it is very slow. So if government can help us to make the road fast.
Other residents also spoke on the need for the incoming council chairman to prioritize security, power supply, and other social amenities.
We need government to give Mbiama people light because for past 4 months now we don't know what be light. And secondly, security. We need security from Mbiama here. So the anything where you keep for your house, you go there as you keep them. If you want to sleep, you go sleep with 2 eyes. Street light there on your own.
The government of Rivers State not they remember Mbiama at all. No street road, no street light, nothing for the whole Ahoda West. We have no bank, nothing.
Give us lights. We they suffer for this Mbiama. No they get light today for darkness. We don't reach 8 months we I never see light.
I want the light today. All the Mbiama, all those criminals, they don't go out when there is light where you be seeing them.
We need light seriously based on the security purpose, both the street light and the normal light for house.
What we need is light.
Away from that, construction work has resumed at the Orashi axis of the East-West Road, but some motorists are calling for the speed up of the road construction. Recall that in July, an exclusive report by our correspondent highlighted an increase in the amount of man-hours wasted while using the road. The heavy gridlock on the Ahoda West section of the deplorable road, which, according to some truck drivers, made them spend over 3 days trying to cross to Bayelsa, has been cleared. And our residents along Obiwali Road in Wolorumi will say that the regular maintenance of their drainage systems to prevent flood proves abortive. The residents who spoke to our correspondent said despite their efforts to keep their drainage clean every Thursday, they still face frequent floods that ruin their businesses. They attribute the issue to inadequate drainage infrastructure and are appealing to the state government for assistance as their measures have not been effective.
Nothing we will feel do because the water na general. So I no feel stop there unless the government now go come talk say see the thing when go do so that thing go do.
On Thursdays, we try to, as much as we can, observe the sanitation for shops by cleaning the gutter. That's the only thing we can do. We can't help it. As it rains, most time we just lock up and go because you're sure that for that day it's over.
So because we do clean up the drainage, then I use packer and pack out water from my shop.
When rain falls, we normally experience flood. It usually enter the shops. So I think the drainage is not properly done. We used to remove sand from the gutter. That is the only thing we do. I think the government should help us and make the drainage more okay for us.
And now, the body of a security guard identified as Uche has been found inside a diesel tank at a telecommunication facility in Romaholo community, Obiakpo local government area. It was gathered that Uche, who works as a security guard at the facility, reportedly fell into the tank on Saturday night. Residents said they last saw Uche at the facility on Saturday and began searching for him and discovered his body yesterday morning. Now, the residents said they found his slippers near the diesel tank with the facility's gate left open. It led them to check the tank where his body was found. A resident said it is believed Uche fell into the tank while trying to steal diesel.
When I come to my shop this morning, a brother to the landlord told me that this guy would like to go and steal diesel from here Saturday night. And along the line, they don't know how the thing happened and they fall inside the tanks. But they discovered that they have not seen him throughout on Sunday, so they begin to look for him this morning. While looking for him, they came to this place that he normally work. They discovered the protector is open. They checked the security house. The door was open. They see the clothes that he removed. Looking around, they see his slippers and all that. They see also the diesel tank is open. And they discovered that he fell inside the tank.
Correspondent Mekotoka reports that the body has not yet been removed from the tank. Representatives of the company and Uche's family have gone to the police to file a complaint. Moving on, Rivers State Governor Siminalayi Fubara says his administration is ready to partner with the Federal Civil Service to improve the capacity of the state civil servants. Governor Fubara said this when the head of the Civil Service of the Federation, DDS Walson Jack, paid him a visit at the Government House in Port Harcourt yesterday. Now, the governor also emphasized the importance of training the civil servants on nation building. Earlier, the head of the Civil Service of the Federation, DDS Walson Jack, said she is ready to collaborate with the state to improve the capacity of a civil servant. Correspondent Onyeka Chimusu reports that the head of the Civil Service of the Federation was in Port Harcourt to represent President Bola Tinubu at the opening of the 2024 two-day annual management conference of the Nigeria Institute of Management. Still to come, NNPCL to supply 12 million barrels of crude oil to Dangote Refinery in October. Stay with us. months after he was arrested and convicted for ingesting 93 pellets of cocaine, a 48-year-old businessman, Christian Obuji, has been arrested for importing 817 wraps of the same Class A drug weighing 19.40 kilograms with an estimated street value of 4.656 billion naira. A statement by the Director of Media and Advocacy NDLEA, Femi Babafemi, said Mr. Obuji was arrested at the Murtala Mohammed International Airport in Lagos. As you may know, Mr. Obuji was first convicted and sentenced to 2 years in prison with an option of paying fine of 3 million naira by Federal High Court in July after his arrest at the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport, Abuja, on Wednesday, 10th May 2023 for ingesting 93 pellets of cocaine with a gross weight of 1.986 kilograms. IPOB leader Nnamdi Kanu has asked Justice Binta Nyako to rescue herself from his case as he has lost confidence in the court. Mr. Kanu said this at the resumed hearing today. He also accused Justice Nyako of refusing to obey the orders of the Supreme Court. Justice Binta Nyako said she would be happy to recuse herself from the trial. And now in business, the federal government and the Dangote refinery have reached an agreement for the supply of 12 million barrels of crude oil to the facility in October. Chief Executive Officer of Dangote Refinery, Aliko Dangote, said the arrangement falls under the Crude Oil for Naira deal, a strategic partnership between the Dangote Group and the Nigerian government. Mr. Dangote also called for the complete removal of fuel subsidies in Nigeria, arguing that it would clarify actual petrol consumption and alleviate pressures on the Naira. In entertainment, singer Rema has dismissed online claims that he worships the devil. The online rumors were sparked by his visually striking music videos and performance aesthetics. But in a podcast, Rema said the imagery and colors used in his work are simply artistic choices, emphasizing that the recent rabbit phase featuring the use of red has been misunderstood. And now in sports, Aliko Dangote says he regrets not buying English Premier League club Arsenal when the value was $2 billion. Dangote told Bloomberg that his priority then was to complete his refinery. He said the current value of the club, which is around $4 billion, is now beyond his reach.
And now we'll bring you news from around the world.
A gunman who shot and killed 10 people at the Colorado grocery store in 2021 has been sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. A jury found 25-year-old Ahmed Al-Aliwi Alisa guilty on 10 counts of first-degree murder and 45 other charges earlier on Monday. Alisa, who broadcast the rampage on YouTube, never denied he was the shooter, but had pleaded not guilty by reason of insanity.
This is the news on 92.3 Nigeria Info.
That's a wrap on the news this afternoon. Before we go, let's have a look at the major stories. The chairman of the CSO's River State, NFA George Will, wants RISIEC to provide level playing field for all political parties in the 5th October local government elections. The police have yet to speak after the discovery of the body of security guard inside diesel tank in Obiakpo community. Aliko Dangote said he has reached an agreement with the federal government to supply 12 million barrels of crude oil to Dangote refinery in October. And now on the foreign scene, U.S. court has sentenced Colorado supermarket gunman to life in prison. The news was edited by Onyeka Chinwosu. To reach the news team, send an SMS or WhatsApp to 0808-721-7215. I'm Ifechukwu Moyeli. Many thanks for listening.